just loving these brothers, these rappers. In fact, rappers such as Rick Ross, rappers such as Lil Wayne, those out there having you falling in love with that nonsense, having fallen in love with thinking that that's reality when they're talking about violence. But they living other than that. See, they walking around with bodyguards and etc. And they got you out here gang banging, got you out here shooting and killing one another. But listen, all that, the reality of it is when I see you. When I see you, it's over. It's over. Why? You're dead. You're gone. And you're dead because of foolishness, right? And you come in here all shot up, bullet holes everywhere. You've been to the medical examiner. The medical examiner butcher you up, chop you all up, gut you open, take all your heart, your organs, your liver, your kidneys, your intestines. They remove your brain, gut you out. Cut you out. Now what happens now? You leave off a cold environment there. You come to the funeral home. We put you on the cold embalming table. And while you're on that cold embalming table, we put cold embalming fluid in you with cold water. See what I'm saying? And after all that, we watching your cold blood run down the tables. Why? Because you fell in love with a fantasy. You fell in love with something that wasn't even real. See, they got you buying their products, and they not even living that. They not even living that lifestyle. So they got you all thinking that that's real. No, that ain't real. Real is when your mother is before me. Real is when your mother can't afford to pay for your funeral. Real is when I got to patch up those bullet wounds on you. See, that's real. See, that's real. See, Rick Ross ain't here to pay for your funeral. Rick Ross, Lil Wayne and them ain't here to help your mother buy a casket, to put you on the ground. No, it's your poor mother. See what I'm saying? I'm sick of it, man. Ain't no damn outcry. Ain't nobody fed up. Ain't nobody care about you. Your homies don't give a damn about you. Why is that? Yeah, they homies on the street. But when it's time to come in here to pay that bill, ain't nobody in here with your mother. Your mother in here by herself, putting her little pennies, her nickels, and her dimes, and her hard-earned dollars here to put you at rest for some foolishness. Think that over, man. Think it over. I mean, I don't know nobody that want to rush to a grave. I just can't even see somebody trying to rush to get into a casket. To be down. Down for what, man? Think that over. Down for what? And at the day when they put you in that ground, and I've been to so many funerals, I've directed so many funerals, and after they eat that chicken and macaroni and cheese, get that Hennessy, smoke a little weed, you gone, man. Off to the next one, man. Everybody is profiting off the death of young black people. Everybody is profiting from it. The medical examiner, the hospitals, and the hospitals profit even more. Because why? Because when you get shot and they trying to keep you alive, you ain't dead yet. They still keeping you alive by means of artificial, meaning that they can have a mechanical device on you keeping you alive, right? On the respirator. Or you close to death, they harvesting your organs. Taking your organs, man. Your kidneys, right? Taking your heart. And your mother and father know nothing about that. Right? But then they go sell your organs or put them right on the black market, should I say. So now your mother who don't have money, think this over. Think this over. Your mother who don't even have money to pay for your funeral, but yet your organs were so valuable that it's going over to somebody else on the market where they paying $25,000 and $50,000 and your mother see nothing of that. Right? Not only she lost her son, now his organs is being distributed to other people where they cashing in on it. Right? So you need to start thinking about this, man. Before you start going out here and talking about that you down with this set, down with that set, man, I'm telling you the real story is, man, you're going to end up in the funeral home. I'm telling you. And you probably saying you ain't got nothing to live for. You got everything to live for, man. You got everything to live for. You got to understand that you matter. Just as the next man that may have an education, that may have a lot of money, and you may not attain that right now, you still matter, man. So many of our young brothers, nowadays sisters too, end up in the graveyard. So much potential gone, man. Some of the answers and cures that we need in our community, gone. See? And what we got to do, man, we got to start uniting and realize that, man, we are fighting for the resurrection, for the totality of our people. We got to understand that we are fighting for our people, man, for our very existence here. Now, I'm tired as a funeral director. I don't know why other funeral directors ain't stepping up. I mean, yes, I mean, you gotta, why other funeral directors ain't stepping up? Why I'm the only one out there crying out in the wilderness, man? Trying to get you to see the reality, man. Huh? I mean, are you just that much in love and getting in the casket? Is you just that much in love with seeing how many people gonna come to your funeral? Are you just that much in love to see how many people gonna sign a register book? Are you that much just in love to see how your prayer card and your program is? You must be a damn fool. You gotta be a fool, man. Because once you in that casket, you ain't getting out of it. It's over. It's done. So what we gonna start doing? And we out in the streets every day. We out in the streets every day.
This is Zechariah.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And you heard what the funeral director was speaking on. Basically, our people that live this gang culture life, black culture, okay, this false get rich or die trying lifestyle. Well, for the most part, majority of them end up where director's basically place of business after a while. Okay, that's where our people end up at, in the morgue. All right, in the casket, like he was saying. Let's start out the book of 2 Esdras 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And our people run around these streets, running around with grenade launchers, Glocks with 30 magazine clips, AK-47s with drums on them, killing each other relentlessly, cold-blooded, without cause. You niggas are monsters, all right? And that's what the scripture said that women will bring, monsters, because that's what you niggas are. You're a bunch of animals. That's how you act. All right? And we see our people time and again. They out every day, all day and night. Crowded on the street corners. Crowded in the alleyways. Shooting dice. Smoking weed. Getting a drink on. Making their money. Being loud. Playing their music from their car stereos, or from off a loudspeaker, from the neighborhood trap house. See, we see these things, and nothing good comes from it. Trust me, I know. Brothers know, because a lot of brothers were into that madness before we came into the truth. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 51 verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. And this is where you see a lot of Jake at. Certain cities, more cities, certain cities, you might see Jake more on the top of the streets. Like I said, certain ones, they might be in different alleyways or whatnot. But for the meantime, or not for the meantime, but for the most part, you'll see Jake all hanging on a corner, pants off their ass, bothering people, just doing their thing, doing whatever they want to do. Especially the cities where they still got the the payphones. If they still got them, but especially when they had the payphones out, yeah, that's where Jake was at, all by the payphones, doing their thing. But this is where you see Jake at, our people, the head of all streets, and not just the so-called Negroes, The Latin speaking tribes be out there too. Just as heavy. Just as ruthless as well. Because y'all all monsters, man. Y'all all are a bunch of monsters. And it will behoove you to repent and return back to Yahweh Shemel Shah and leave off from that madness that you got yourself into. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Chapter 6, verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Gang culture. Our people, when they're into the gang life, they're so heavy in tune in it that they know how to speak with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. So there's certain codes that you'll know how to throw up to show what gang you're in by throwing up different gang signs, what set you rep or what block you claim, what rank you may be. Even they know how to spell out, the abbreviation of their neighborhood or their whole block with their feet. They know how to show up. They know how to throw up the diss to the rival gang or rival gangs with their hands and also with their feet as well. See, this is our people. This is our people indeed. Okay? And if anyone know anything, if you don't know what this is speaking of, just Google it, YouTube it, and type in gang dances and gang signs, and you'll see. You won't believe how much information you'll find of the a whole language dealing with that gang culture. Just by they don't even have to speak a word. You could know everything off of the movement and the movements off with their feet and the different gang signs to throw up with their hands without them even speaking a word. You know, go kill a rival gang member. They'll throw up a certain sign. Go do this. Go do that. You see? And also they got the gang flags as well, which is the different colors of the bandanas they may wear, or the colors they may just wear of their clothing on an everyday basis to represent which gang they're in and how down they are. Tattoos as well. Tattoos is off. Tattoos is wicked. And that's what Jake do to represent they set. And if you have a certain rank, you get certain tattoos to show the rank that you're in. So verse 14 says, forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief. Continually he soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. And see, this is why a lot of our people get gunned down in the streets. Because they are broken without remedy. Why? Because his heart is forward and he devises mischief continually. So it's ongoing. Matter of fact, it's the book of Proverbs. Let's go into that word. And this is the one I meant to be on right here. The concordance. So let's go to the book of Proverbs 6 verse 14. So let's go to forwardness. It says a perversity or fraud. Check that out. Mischief. Ra'ah. Well, let's see. Let's go to the forwardness first. Ta. Paka. This one, not devices. Mischief is Ra'ah. Bad. Evil. Look at that. Bad, evil. That's mischief, okay? Trouble, wrong, wretchedness, noisome, sad, misery, ill favor, harm. See, this is what comes from. This is what you're gonna get. It's gonna come from niggas, man. All right. This is ultimately. This is what's gonna come from them. This is what you're gonna experience when you're dealing with monsters and such. Nothing but trouble, affliction, adversity, sadness. All right. Dealing with these people are gonna be grievous. So if discord continually, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, shall he be broken without remedy, right? A remedy is also known as what? Something that can be hit for healing, right? Marapa or Marpe. See? Medicine. Okay. Verse 16, these 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are abomination to him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. And that's what our people are into. They're quick to run and go and do mischief. But they're not quick to think about, am I supposed, to be in the spirit to say, am I supposed to be doing this? Is this right or wrong? Nah. That's not in their mindset. Because that type of world is a dog-eat-dog world. That type of world is, I need to do whatever is necessary for me to get to the top. So if that involves me harming people, loved ones, that involves me harming so-called friends, then that's what I'm going to do. You see this in a lot of cases, man. Verse 19. So that's the point on that. That's the point. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. As it reads, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. Sottish goes to the word stupid. All right? Our people are simple as can be. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. That's what I'm saying. See, Jake, they know the different methods in different ways how to get over on the police, as far as stashing drugs and stashing guns, and making different a whole new drug a new drug operation that can get under the radar of the police. They know these things. They know how to sit and lurk and wait and do homework to do a home invasion, or to do a bank robbery, or to do a certain killing, or slakia, or a certain murder, because that's the word that should be used, murder, right? So showing you that they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. It's the book of Proverbs. And I'm gonna just get straight to the point with this. The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 2. It says, for their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. So that what their mind studieth. Their mind studieth destruction. So that's why they live, eat, sleep, and shit on a destructive path. That's why their path is destruction. So that's why they will be broken without remedy, broken without medicine, broken without a healing. 2 to 2/3, of course. Because like I said in the last video, you have particular people that live these certain lifestyles that are going to be called out of darkness into this marvelous light, which is this truth. All right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 59. Verse 3, it says, "For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness. None calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They speak in vanity, and speak lies. They conceive mischief, and bring forth iniquity." Okay? So another word for that word is conceive, is what? To form, to plan. And that's what our people do. They're always devising a plan to do wickedness, because that's on their mind. Wickedness, mischief. So let's jump back to Proverbs 24 so it can link with this last scripture through the Spirit. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1, it says, "Be not envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them." So don't be jealous of what these evil and wicked people have. Because for the most part, you'll see, there might be they'll say the man of the neighborhood. He got all the cars, got all the jewelry, got all the women. Everyone is doing what he says. And, he's living life, so to speak, right? He's living life. He got everything he want. It looks like he's never, having any trouble. Don't be envious. Don't be envious of these people. And don't desire to be with them. You see, because these people's days are numbered. Verse 2, it says, "For their heart study of destruction, and their lips talk of mischief." So when you enter into this truth, if you got friends that are still involved in their street life, nah, you don't be amongst these people. You have family members that's into this street life. You don't be amongst them people. You don't go out with them. They might say, "Hey, bro, let's go have a drink. Let's go shoot some pool." No, make something up. I'm busy that day. I got to do this. I got to do that. Because you don't know what those niggas be into. These niggas be into shit. All types of BS. And you don't want to be basically a person that gets caught out there and have people to think that you're a part of what they're a part of. Because remember, we're talking about monsters again. These people don't say, "You know what, I'm not going to shoot up the car because so and so's in the car and he's a civilian," so to speak, right? He's a working man. No, Jake don't think like that. Jake's mindset is, "Oh, that's him? Oh, we killing everybody in that car." Because they're a bunch of brute beasts. They're a bunch of monsters. And especially today, these niggas have no morals, they live by no code. And I'm saying, as far as back then, gangsters would have this type of code, this street code of, if somebody's with their moms, you don't touch them. Somebody got their kids, you don't touch them. Kids in the car, things like that. They wouldn't do anything. But in today's age, this knucklehead generation, oh, they shooting up houses. They shooting up, you while you with your kids and baby mama, your mom, your dad, your granddaddy, your grandma. You see? So these niggas got to be destroyed, man. These niggas got to go. But the point with that is, don't be envious of these particular people and the things that they may have. Because although it may look like they winning, they losing. And they're going to take the ultimate L when Yahweh Shem Yahushua return. Because the wicked, right? When I'm talking about the wicked of our people, they about to take a major L coming very soon. They're about to take a major L. The Lord is about to do a lot of people about to get judged, man. A lot of people about to get judged. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American men and women, y'all better get your minds right. Y'all better repent. Because I don't know if anybody told you, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he's fed up with y'all bullshit. He's fed up, man. Exodus 23 verse 2, it says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrestle judgment. So this is for the ones, like I said, who may have family members, who have made friends that may be still in the world doing these specific activities, or just, whatever the case may be. And don't be following the multitude to do evil, man. You better continue on the path of the straight gate. Don't go the broadest way, because what I'm speaking of is the broadest way that leadeth to destruction. That's part of that path. Okay? Being in the world. Chasing these having that get rich or die trying mentality. All that shit is of the world. And all those people that follow suit in that path will be destroyed very soon. So that's my land back to the brother's video. Lord willing, hope it was edifying. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.